Ahoy mates, Captain Marrow here, and August is International Rum Month. Specifically, August the 16th is International Rum Day, and here I am with all the space that I could ever need to try to make a specific mixed drink, and also way more sugar than it looks like than a person should ever have. So, cheers to Rum Month. Alright, so what I'm going to be doing here today is I'm making a mixed drink. And specifically, I am making the historically accurate pirate mixed drink, specifically rum punch. So rum punch usually is made in a much larger quantity than what I'm doing here today. Rum punch originated either down in Brazil or in the Caribbean islands. At some point in time around 1651 or perhaps a little bit earlier. The first documented recipe of rum punch was around 1651 from the island of Barbados. However, some people claim that it was being made prior to that down in Brazil. In any case, what we're doing today is we are making a mixed drink from a 1694 recipe. So rum punch itself became very popular amongst sailors from around the 1650s all the way until the end of the 1800s. It was the sailor's drink of choice. A lot of the times when you think about pirates, you think about grog. Grog is kind of a mixture of rum and water, along with some citrusy fruits. So really what we're doing here isn't all that different, but grog itself didn't really come into being until around 1749 or so, after the Golden Age of Piracy. This, however, is Golden Age of Piracy accurate as what I have in front of me can be. So normally, rum punch is constructed into a big-ass bowl and is then drank from by the crew using a ladle. Behind me here, I've got a tiny-ass bowl and a very authentic plastic ladle. So we'll see how that goes. What I've got here is Blackheart spiced rum. You can use any type of rum for this. It's been recommended to me to use Mount Gay rum, which is from down there in the Caribbean itself. However, that's a little bit more top shelf than I'm used to. This is nice and cheap and good. It's actually my favorite rum. So I'm like, I'm going to go ahead and make this 1694 rum mixed drink. Might as well use my favorite rum. So the original recipe calls for quarts of this and quarts of that and quarts of that. And, a full-ass pound of sugar. However, this is 1/4 of a pound of sugar. So what I'm doing is I'm taking the original recipe and I've dialed it back to 1/4 because I myself am not a whole crew. I'm just me, Captain Marrow, and this is probably enough for me. Alright, so first off, I've got my measuring cup here. It's already been pre-filled with all this sugar. So I'm just going to mix everything here into this pitcher and then it's all going to be poured into the bowl and I'll sample it from there. So in it goes. The original 1694 recipe also calls for fair water. So fair water today is typically spring water. Supposedly that's different from purified water. So here at Walmart, I get this nice, someone dropped this bottle on the floor, some nice humankind natural spring water, 1 liter of it, which is way more than I need. I need 1 cup. So the reason why you add water to this is supposedly the water waters down the alcoholic content of the rum of your choice, and then the sugar is supposed to counteract the sour taste of the citrus that you add. Alright, next up it calls for 1 cup of rum. I don't know if I'm going to like this mix or not, so I feel bad sacrificing 1 full cup of rum, but I guess this is for history and science, So in the end, once this is all complete, theoretically, the drink itself should be about 16% alcohol. So I know that this rum here is about around 47% alcohol. Now theoretically, 1 cup of this plus 1 cup of water is diluting this by half down to about maybe 23% alcohol. And the half cup of citrus and the half cup of sugar knocks it down to maybe 20%. So maybe I'm making it a little bit stronger than it's supposed to be, but I'll get the general idea here. So I'm just going to go ahead and remove this because I have all the table space in the world. Alright, so next up, also nutmeg. Nutmeg supposedly is supposed to be sprinkled across the top of this. I've never experienced nutmeg before. I just got this from Walmart. $4 for this little thing. So this drink was drank by William Dampier himself along with the rest of his crew, and it was also described by a prisoner of Francis Spriggs, saying that the whole entire crew partake of rum punch on a daily basis and they live merrily throughout the day. So also, there was an eyewitness for when Captain William Kidd got his letter of marque to become a privateer, and it was said that his attaining of the letter of marque, that whole conversation took place over a bowl of rum punch. So we're doing a very piratey thing here. Alright, we are at the hardest part of making this drink, which is squeezing fresh orange juice out of an orange. Something I've never done before. Let's do this. I've seen people cut these things in half, and then you flip a glass over, you squish it down, and you collect it all in the bowl beneath. So I'm actually going to go ahead and grab my bowl, which is right here behind me. So let's get this in here. There we go. Fancy plastic ladle is going to sit right back here. Alright. So, orange is cut in half, and supposedly you're supposed to be able to squish this thing onto here, and then all the orange juice, I can do this, collects down here in the bowl. Now all I need is 1/4 of a cup of orange juice, and supposedly you can get about 1 cup of orange juice out of 3 oranges. So I have 3 oranges here just in case I don't get enough. So all I'm doing is rotating this and squishing against the glass, and it's all running down the side and being collected down here in my rum punch bowl. Some of this will probably be removed in editing, I'm sure. This is not the most exciting part of making a mixed drink. I can feel it running down my arm and it's on my pants. I'm sure anyone who's a bartender out there is laughing at me at the moment. I'm not sure how you squeeze out your oranges by hand without any utensils, but I'm sure you have an easier time than I'm having. Alright, and there we have it. About half a cup of orange juice out of 3 oranges, which is what we're shooting for, about half a cup. Alright, so I think we're just about done here. We have our 1 cup of spring water, our 1 cup of rum, a cup of sugar, and about half a cup of freshly squeezed orange juice. Now, it doesn't have to be oranges or orange juice. It could be lime, it could be lemon, anything citrusy. These recipes, they varied here and there throughout the time. Some of them specifically call for lime juice, and it all goes back to why we call English people limeys. However, oranges were also prevalent, so that's what I'm doing. I'm going to see how the orange variant goes here. So, now that we got this all together here in our pitcher, it's time to mix it. I don't have a mixing stick, so I'm just going to do this. Alright, so let's go ahead and sample this the way that 17th and 18th century sailors would have experienced this. So, we're going to go ahead and pour this into the bowl. And just like mentioned, when privateer Captain William Kidd got his letter of marque, we're going to sprinkle ground nutmeg into the drink. I don't really have a sprinkling tool, so I guess I'll use my clean fingers. Something like that. Why not? Alright, I guess we're ready to go ahead and try this. So, trying it the historically accurate way is going to be taking this plastic ladle, and we're going to drink from a ladle for the first time. I don't know why I'm afraid of this. Alright, so supposedly this should be around 16 to 20% alcohol, and I'm just going to say I don't taste alcohol in this. I guess I can see how a crew could get pretty trashed on this stuff, because just taking a sip of this, it's good. I did not expect this to be good. I expected this to be very weird tasting, but there we have it. I'm actually going to pour this back into the pitcher. I'll consume this at my own leisure throughout the course of the month. Again, August is Rum Month. So today we're here celebrating National Rum Day with our historically accurate rum punch. So again, if you haven't heard enough throughout the video, this is going to be 1 cup your rum of choice, 1 cup of fair water, aka spring water, although I'm not sure how much of a difference purified water makes over spring water, but supposedly it's different. About 1/2 cup of freshly squeezed oranges or limes or lemons, or if you want to take the easy route, just bottled lime juice, orange juice, lemon juice. And then just sprinkle some nutmeg on the top of it. I didn't think that it would make that much of a difference, but I think it does make a difference, so I guess I wouldn't skip that part. So again, happy Rum Day, and I hope you guys have fun trying out your own mixture of this. As a person who loves rum and kind of likes orange juice, this is super good. This is like a really great mixed drink, and I can see why it was a big hit. So, alright, again, happy Rum Day, and I'll catch you guys later.